everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are here at Two Lane Life headquarters. We're going to take a 3-day rip. Where are we going to head to?
Josie's Hideout, and we've never been there before, so I'm looking forward to getting down there.
Well, yeah, look, we're going to go through Idyllwild. We're going to get to Josie's Hideout today. There's a military appreciation event tomorrow. We'll be there all day. We're staying at their campground as well in an adobe house. Should be cool. Sunday, we're going to head up to Cook's Corner. So 2 iconic places in Southern California that bike riders go to.
Well, we appreciate the military and the men and women that serve, so we're looking forward to this. But I heard people saying like rain today. It's kind of warm. There's a few clouds. I don't know what we're going to get into, but I'm not buying the rain.
It actually rained already.
I didn't see it.
Yes, you did.
I did?
With that, see you down the road.
So after like 2.5 hours of straight splitting lanes, I had 9 miles on my tank, and then I had 6 miles on my tank, and then I had 3 miles on my tank, and we're here taking a little break, filling up some gas.
Yeah, we have about an hour or so up to Idyllwild, then another hour down to wherever the hell we're going.
But
Josie's
we're
Hideout.
20-something miles away from the Banning-Idyllwild Panoramic Skyway, Highway, whatever it is.
But I have to tell you, we have rain on the ground.
We do.
And there's snow up in the mountains. So
There
my
is.
guy sitting there in the sun earlier, we didn't get rained on, but the's rain.
It's been around. Let's go see what he's doing.
I'm getting gas.
Hey, LC, can I see your credit card?
Yeah, you sure can.
What's the prognosis?
Well, you know, the main point is we didn't get rain, and that's the cool thing. So, but we're not out of the woods yet, so we'll see what's up.
All right.
But that was a gnarly ride. It actually was like, it was actually kind of fun to be doing what we did. It was like a derby, and we made some good time ripping through there. We kicked some butt.
We did. I actually quite enjoy splitting lanes, at least on the 210, because people move over, they leave you room, they're courteous.
It was fun.
And you're kind of just dodging shit.
It was actually, I had a good time.
All right.
I mean, you know what I mean? It's like,
I know what you mean.
We were busy the whole time.
I actually do know what you mean. So we'll see you guys at the next stop.
Coming up?
You going up there?
Yeah, for sure.
Right on. We'll see him out there.
Hey, nice hat. Thank you. Look at the dude.
Hey, what's up, pup?
Hell yeah. 2 Lane Life, guys.
We'll see you out there.
Yeah.
You never know who's going to win this. you babbling? That was one of my favorite roads. That is one of my favorite roads.
And I have to tell you,
What do you have to tell me?
62 degrees, and we had these fog banks that you saw, and it's cold, it's chilly. I love this winter riding, don't you?
It's
not even winter.
No, it's great. September,
I know.
fall. I mean, when's summer end? The end of this week?
I don't know, but that was just epic riding through there. I love that canyon. Little dirt on the road,
It was
but
fun.
I just love cruising. And then we saw like 50 EagleRider bikes cruising through the fog there. That was really
And where
good. We're in Idaho.
are we? One more time?
Idyllwild, California.
We've been here before, but this is good for you guys to see. You ride through this if you're coming from Banning to get over to Josie. So
That's right. It's one way to take,
yeah,
which is the way we decided. You could go down through Hemet,
yeah.
but you don't have all of this.
No,
You have a little bit of it, but not all of this. So.
Right. This is cigar stop, no gas stop.
Right, we're just going to get some Tipperellos because Rick likes those a lot.
Hey, and you know what though? Just before we got here, I looked at mine. It was 50 degrees.
Yeah?
So it went down. Ooh, love it.
All right.
Let's get her done.
What are you boys doing?
Well, we're looking at the cigar selection. We found acid cigars. What do you think those
Acid cigars.
do? Yeah.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Yeah, you want to get a couple?
Acid cigars?
Are you wanting fast smokes or a real cigar?
I want to inhale it like a cigarette and be a degenerate.
Well, they're $19.99. There's got to be something going on with these. I'm not doing it.
Well, boys, we made it.
Yeah, I mean, what a spectacular view. I mean, it was a great ride in here. The
Yep.
sunset, the clouds with some pink on them. Now we got this lake out in front of us. The adobe house. We just talked to Amber. We're gonna walk down and see what's going on with the hideout. Come back up. We'll fry up some steaks, cook up some steaks,
Smoke
have
some
grub,
cigars, you know.
got
I like
a
it.
fire. Let's do it.
So we made it to the house. We checked in with Amber. We went to the bar. Boys, what's going on here?
We're making dinner.
Do you want pepper or no? You just want salt.
You just- Oh, you
wait
put
a
some
minute.
seasoning on
A little
there.
bit, just to see.
Wait a minute.
What's up with your boy?
He found the way. He smelt the seasoning and he's like, I'm gonna have a little bit. Not a lot.
Just a little. You know, because I like salt
Little
and pepper
flavor.
on my steak.
What do they call it?
What do they call what?
Flavor Flav.
Oh.
Flavor Flav, baby.
That's right.
You come up this dirt road off the main 2-lane down there. Not long, it's just a little gravel up here. Get to the house, you're on a plateau overlooking this lake out there. It kind of reminds me of Casitas
Yep.
Springs where Johnny Cash lives.
Amber
It's
hooked
dark
us
out,
up.
we're hanging out, and we're gonna eat. That's what's happening.
What's up?
I will say, mighty fine steak. Really good flavor, tastes great. Tender, nice and warm, fresh off the barbecue. Would you do 6 minutes?
A little bit longer, just because the barbecue was a little not as hot as I would have liked it, but I mean, wow.
Tastes good, man.
I'm gonna cut this sucker open, see how you did. Oh, dude, that is so tender. Wow. Good job, sir. I'd say well done, but it's more rare.
Well, good morning, everyone. How was
Good
your
morning.
night?
I had a great night. Fire, friends, cigars, and here we are.
Doesn't get much better than that, does it? So hey, here we are sitting at Josie's Hideout, and we're looking forward to a great day here.
Well, we had a great breakfast this morning, eggs and bacon. Amber put some great stuff in the fridge last night. Those steaks last night were insane.
Definitely.
Love that cut of meat, and
Yep.
I have to say the chefs made it work.
Compliments
I'm
to
telling
the
you.
chefs. That was phenomenal. He cooked my steak just right. We had a really easygoing night to unwind. Are you drinking real coffee or?
This is I couldn't get the Keurig to
Okay.
work, so I went back to the old school freeze dried.
I'm drinking fake coffee like Ron Burgundy because we are here in San Diego. The sun is shining. The weather is damn near perfect.
Did you know your cup's upside down?
That's why I'm drinking fake coffee.
Well, one good thing about something like this is actually being able to make your dinner and breakfast in the place you're staying.
Yep.
You don't have to go anywhere, get in line. This is cool.
Well, I was saying to you guys earlier, it almost feels like Pioneer Town. I loved that that morning we could just sit down, kick back, relax, have coffee. We had the phonograph going, playing
Yep.
some music. I mean, can't get much better than this. If you see out in the distance here, we've got a lake you saw this morning. It was fogged over.
Yep.
Incredible. And we're here behind Josie's Hideout. This is the San Diego Mountain Resort. Amber has this place, and you can camp here. We're in the adobe house. There's trailers, there's cabins. You got to check this place out. It's super cool.
Yeah, I walked up that way early this morning, and incredible view of the pastures and the lake down there. There's people staying in the cabins, camping. I'm just looking forward to meeting everyone today.
Yeah, you know, most of our trips, when we're going somewhere, we have a destination, we have a plan. We're getting up early, we're hitting the road, we're getting breakfast. It's like, so these are special trips when you can just kind of chill out and we're not even going to ride this morning or maybe even this afternoon. We're going to go down and shake hands with America.
But you know what I'm looking at? Those trusty steeds over there. I mean, look at the picture that would make right now. Just the sun's coming through. It's got a little bit of haze to it. We've got 3 bikes over there looking great. They brought us here. I love it.
They do bring us to some pretty cool places. So
Absolutely.
we're going to hang out for a bit, and we will see you guys down there.
Yeah, we're going to go support Josie's quest here. We're honoring military, and there's some nonprofits here. So hopefully when you're seeing this, if you can, hit the link below and donate. These guys need some help. Thank you. Well, good morning, everyone. You just saw us up at the house. What a great place that is. We're now down at Josie's Hideout. The event's about to happen. We're with Amber. Lance, what a great time last night, right?
Oh, it's fantastic. And you know what? It is only walking distance from the house to here, and that's a great thing. So, hey, we're having a good time. And why are we here?
Well, tell us, Amber, what's going on?
Well, welcome to the first annual Ride Out to the Hideout Military Appreciation. We are so excited to host this event. We are grateful for your support to actually get the word out about this incredible community. Not only is it a day of appreciation for our active duty and veterans, but it is also to highlight awareness for the nonprofits that service the Southern California area. So we're just excited to have everyone out here today and to get more awareness brought to it.
Tell us just a little bit about the hideout itself. We've been riding down this highway many times and we've never stopped here. What's happening here?
Sorry, I had a bee on me. Sorry about that. Well, the building's been here since 1936. It was initially a little general store, and the lake used to come up right across the street. And you can get your fishing tackle and all sorts of stuff here. But it's been a biker bar for quite a while now, biker destination. So it is kind of hidden away, but if you know, you know, and now all of you know. So
Good drinks, good food, good time, good people.
But one other thing, you use this platform throughout the year to support other causes other than just military. You did an autism piece. Tell us a little bit about the platform and how you use this event.
Well, we're so blessed by the community of bikers that surround us and support everything that we do. Last week when we did a ride out to the Hideout for autism, we supply sensory bags to all the kids in this rural community. We also do a fundraiser for our local fire department. They are the first responders out here if anyone goes down on their bike. So it supports not only our neighbors, but the biker community as a whole. Every other weekend, there is always something going on. Some group comes to us and say, hey, we want to raise money for this. Show up, let's do it.
So it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of prep, and it just takes a very special person to want to do stuff like this. And we have someone here named Amber who does that.
Well, she's pure Americana. She's strapping a knife on the hip. There it is. We love what you're doing with the platform. Thank you for giving back to the community. It's special.
Let's have some fun today.
Boom. So we're starting the day off. There's a lot of great people here, nonprofits representing the military. We're going to go talk to them about their mission and share some stories, right?
I love that, and that's part of Shaking Hands with America. And like you say, a lot of good folks, and we're gonna get their stories.
Well, let's go shake some hands, baby.
Let's do it.
My name is Kristen Novoa, and I'm the Executive Director of Warfighter Made. Warfighter Made is a veteran-founded nonprofit located in Temecula, California. We provide recreational therapy and different programs to improve the mental health of our military community. It's for active duty as well as veterans from all branches and all areas of the military. We have a fleet of Polaris Razors that will take families out to the desert, do a recreational family retreat, spend the weekend enjoying the desert terrain, breaking bread together, really getting to connect with those families so we can see where they're at and what resources they really need to be at their optimal best, right? But then we also have some adapted light strike vehicles, some other vintage military vehicles that we take out to professional races, the Mint 400. We'll gather up some veterans, again, all branches, all areas of military, and we'll put them behind the wheels of these vehicles and race them in the Mint 400 in Vegas, as well as down in Mexico in the Mexican 1000 and the Nora 500, going from Ensenada all the way down to Cabo San Lucas. All about that camaraderie therapy and really making those connections and those relationships. Today we have Doom Buggy, and that is our Cheneth light strike vehicle that has been adapted for off-road. We've given it some inches of travel that it was never accustomed to have, but that's because we got to be able to clear the desert terrain when we take it down to Mexico with the veterans from around the country. If you want any information about Warfighter Made, you can simply go to our website, warfightermade.org, or on social media at Warfighter Made. You know what the best thing about Warfighter Made is? We're all volunteers, so 100% of the money that people donate goes directly to our programs and our causes, taking care of our military folks.
My name is Anthony Longo, and we are out of Jupiter, Florida. So the Warriors Choice Foundation was founded by myself, and what that does is we're trying to create a streamlined approach to concierge level service and medicine for first responders and law enforcement, and also for veterans and combat veterans that are transitioning out of service. And what we're looking at doing is just providing immediate access to services that are delayed oftentimes, whether it's getting blood work done, it's trying to get images and like MRIs, things like that, but also being able to use other tools such as service dogs and more holistic approaches to the current system, where getting away from just standardized pill medication and things of that nature. So Bourbon is my service dog. He was actually the one that got me started in all of this. And I picked him out at 3 days old when his eyes weren't even open yet. And we were doing some stimulation with him that I ended up doing a little bit more research into, and it made a lot of sense for me. And then it just kind of compounded over time of being able to build something out where he is now the father of 25 dogs, 21 of which have been service dogs that we've placed all throughout the community, whether it's with special operations guys or just veterans and first responders. And that's kind of why we're here, is due to the impact that we've had over time in this area, in this space with these animals. we're very fortunate to be here, and that's why we wanted to make sure we come out here and try to represent this area. Yeah, so the therapy model and what we've kind of crafted and created is more along the lines of CBT, cognitive behavioral therapies. And what this does is it helps give us the approach that, hey, look, everybody who is experiencing some sort of psychosocial trauma and or physical trauma due to TBIs, it's being able to help re-engage the brain, kind of work through and identify problems and areas that you're being deficient in or seeing behavior patterns that you want to resolve, but also giving you the tools and the wherewithal through our network to then being able to go in and institute new programs and how to make those corrections and changes. So the dog helps with this by just getting you out of your own personal comfort zone. Like, you have to take the dog out to go to the bathroom. You have to do things with the animal. A part of our program is you have to train with the animal. We're not just giving away dogs to give away dogs to say, hey, this is your service dog. This is more of like us giving you a tool and leveraging something where it's like, you're a part of this program now. This is your expectations. This is what you're gonna do. And if you don't, that's okay. You're just not for us. And then we could look to find another location for where you're to go. But for us, the purpose is like, how can we give you these tools to where you're gonna be able to put the time in to find your purpose and to find the purpose of what this animal wants to do, so that this way it offers you and your family a better way of living. So in order to find us or donate to us, you can go to our website at www.warriorschoice.org, or you can follow us on Instagram at Warriors Choice Foundation. You can donate off of both platforms, and or there's a link that if people want to send checks or corporate sponsorships to our events. We have a golf tournament happening November 18th that we're looking to still kind of open sponsorship positions for that. But this is all for us to be able to build out our new treatment center that's going to span over 200 acres and be able to really kind of institute our full model as a residential congregate living aspect to this treatment modalities that we want to provide.
Yeah, we forgot to show this. What are we doing, LC?
Well, you know what? We always collect patches and stuff, and guess what?
Yeah, just want to go ahead and present you guys with a patch from the Warriors Choice Foundation and saying thank you for everything you guys are doing.
Well, it's going to go on our studio wall. We'll put it up there proudly, and
Awesome, man.
Is there
Appreciate
a
it.
challenge coin behind that too?
There is a challenge coin behind that as well.
Baby. Thank you so
thank
much.
you guys. Appreciate it, man.
Take care.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our company's Courage to Call. We're a nonprofit organization, and we assist veterans, active duty, reservists, and their families. Well, my name's Michael Johnson. Originally I'm from Los Angeles, but I currently live in Lakeside, and our company's in Kearny Mesa. The mission is to serve any military of any era, any discharge, with any assistance that they possibly need, anything from housing to mental health. We cover San Diego County. We're funded by the County of San Diego. We've been trying to figure out a way how to expand where we cover more of Southern California, because there are a lot of veterans out there that needs assistance, and they don't have the type of programs that we have here in San Diego. So we're also getting base access to where we can go on base and help the transitioning military personnel, not only with their resources, but also mental health, along with their families. We have representative over at 211 San Diego, and they're the entity of our call center. They take all the incoming calls and they refer. If there's something there that they can't handle, they send that veteran or that active duty personnel to me, and I'll take care of them at that point. That can go from anywhere from housing to mental health, employment with their families or spouse, you name it, we cover it. Well, people can donate through 211 or our 877 number. They can also donate through Turn Behavioral Health, Courage to Call. And we're there from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And our call center is open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
I just want to say thank you to all of you for supporting this and being here. And I got a call from 2 Lane Life, who is out here in the audience, and they wanted to come out and they do something called Shaking Hands with America. And we have similar mindsets and visions, and I'm like, well, what can we do to really bring more awareness to part of my community, and that is the military, the men and women who have served. So this is going to be the first of many, guys. So we have a couple nonprofits here today that, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? All right.
I've been riding motorcycles 65 years since I was 9 years old. When my mother died, my dad turned me on to motorcycles. I've been riding all my life. My name's Harry Bostard. I live in the mountains above Palm Springs out here in California. I'm a retired Wall of Death rider. I used to ride in the American Motordrome Company's Wall of Death. I had a heart attack in 2012 and that kind of ended that career. I'm 100% Agent Orange infected Vietnam veteran. I'm riding my dad's all original 1958 Harley Davidson. He bought this thing brand new. It's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's never been on a showroom floor. Him and his friend took it out of the freight yard and put it together out of the crate. It's got about 50,000 miles total on it. I keep it up. I bring it out for special events so other people can enjoy this motorcycle as well as me. It's a 1958 FLH Harley Davidson. They only made 195 of them in 58. The H stands for hydraulics, not hot like everybody thinks. XLCH is competition hot. But the H in this one stands for hydraulic front end. You have the throttle on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side is the spark advance. If you don't know what you're doing, you try to start this motorcycle when she's cold, she'll flip you over the handlebars. You gotta retard that spark. Otherwise, she's gonna kill you. After it's warm, you don't have to worry about it. She'll fire right up, but you use that spark advance for going up and down hills. So you control the spark advance, not like the modern bikes that have centrifugal advance or electronics. I mean, my dad, he rode it. I mean, I'm a little kid on the back. He's dragging the floorboards around bends and stuff. He's instilled in me a love for motorcycles that has never died. I also am severe post-traumatic stress. If you want to relieve your stress relief, go ride a motorcycle. You can't beat it. And while you're out there, ride out to the Hideout and see Amber.
Well, guys, as you've seen all day, we've been interviewing people, and this one kind of hit close to home. This is Tony. He brought us our first round of beers, and he bought them too, by the way. He brought them just on a tray. So, Tony, your story was compelling to us. Can you just tell us what you were saying and how you found us and what's going on with that?
Yeah. So last year I had a little medical condition that threw me in the hospital, and I kind of went septic. And when I came out of it, with the grace of God, of course, I started looking up Sturgis videos because my passion is motorcycles, and that's what I've always wanted to do. And so I started looking at videos, and the first people that popped up was Two Lane Life. So I started watching Two Lane Life, and I watched from the very first time you guys filmed from going to Sturgis, and everything after, and then the thrashing guys, of course, they got me hooked as well. So it was just an effect, but what it did for me is it kind of relieved my brain a little bit. Like as a guy, you put so much on your shoulders, and sometimes you forget to take care of yourself. And a lot of times you need to take a moment, if it's an afternoon, if it's a Sunday afternoon, if it's a bucket list thing that you need to plan out and budget for. You got to do those things, because you're no good to your family if you don't do some type of happiness in your life.
We agree.
And you guys literally got me in a position from, like I was telling you, my Yamarley.
I was going to ask you about that if you didn't bring it up.
My Yamarley, I had an old Yamaha Striker. I traded it in, Riverside Harley Davidson, cheap plug there. And I got myself a Street Glide, and I've enjoyed it ever since. I got to talk to Josh the other day. It was a bucket list thing as well. It was really cool. So you guys have a lot of influence. Just this event alone, talking to people and hearing what you guys brought to the table here, it's incredible. You guys are touching so many people, and if you haven't heard it enough, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do.
It means so much to us because we're out there shaking hands with America, and we want to inspire people, but when we hear stories like you inspire us. So people inspire us all the time, and it makes us want to do more.
I think what's also important is your willingness to share the story, because if one person hears what you just said and they take that to heart and they get out and do their bucket list or ride their bike, you've helped improve someone's mental health, their physical health. So thank you for sharing your story with us, and this is what we use the platform for, is to really help others. So thank you, Tony.
New family member right here.
Now he's in the drop.
There you go.
Appreciate you guys.
Well, we're with Taylor, and we'd love for her to tell us her story and what she's doing. She's awesome, so let us know what's up.
Okay, so my name's Taylor. I have a company called Fast Babes. I've been coming out to Josie's Hideout for probably 5 or 6 years now. I've done some of my first events here. Primarily, I do women's riding events. I sell apparel as well, but a lot of the time we do meetups. We do a Galentine's event here every year. Amber has been so supportive of that. I think we're going on our 3rd year here. Last year, we had 175 women from all over Southern California show up and do a Galentine's brunch with us, and we pretty much took over the place. So, yeah.
What made you get into this?
So I grew up riding and racing off-road, and when I moved to California, I got into riding on the street. I bought a Harley, and I just didn't know anyone. The girl that I rode with that convinced me to buy a bike sold her bike 2 weeks later. So then I had no friends, and it just kind of took me a while to find people to ride with. And so creating these like networking events that are very open and inclusive, to where other groups can plan like group rides to the event. I just give them the space to kind of have the networking opportunity, was super important to me. And yeah, they're super inclusive. We're kind of branching back into off-road now, so we're gonna do some off-road riding days and things like that. But it's really more about showing up, riding your motorcycle, telling your story, and having a good time. And Amber has always been like so good about being the host for that. It's such a neutral place to come and hang out.
So with that many people last year, were you all camping up behind the place here, or what?
No, so that one was actually just like a one-day event, but I have done campouts here. I've done 2 campouts, actually 3 technically. And the first year we were tent only, and it was super fun. Very interesting weekend because we actually had a thunderstorm roll through the night we were camping. So having like 50 girls in tents right up there on that ledge, and then we heard the thunderstorms roll through. It was a little scary. Everybody kept their cool, nobody panicked, and it just kind of rolled through. But the second year, Amber had opened up the cabins, and it was a great opportunity to offer tent camping and cabins. I personally don't care to tent camp anymore. I have surpassed that point in my life where I want to sleep on the ground.
You're kind of like us.
Yeah. So when she introduced the cabin option, that was a huge hit. We had, I think, about 100 girls come out from all over, girls from Vegas, girls from San Diego, which it isn't that far, but still a fun little staycation, and you get to enjoy the area around here. Julian and Santa Ysabel and the things around here, and a lot of the reservation land is so cool to go explore. So
guess what?
Yes.
We are going to extend you an invitation to be on one of our lives.
Okay.
Would you do that with us?
Yeah, of course. I would love
and
to.
we'll preach and get the story out.
Yeah.
Where can people find you if they're watching this video?
So fastbabes_ on Instagram is my company, and then I'm Taylor on 2 wheels. So,
all right.
There you have it.
Well, let's check it out. Thank you for the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you.
You know, we're out there shaking hands with America, but here we are in our own backyard shaking hands
With America.
with America.
So the man with the plan, the man behind the shirt, he's got something for us. But what's going on?
Who is this guy? What's your name?
My name is Jesse Shaw. I am the famous person that made this shirt for these guys. Awesome people. Both of these guys are just awesome people, along with you, Josh. I brought some goodies. I brought some very, very yummy apple pie from Julian, from Julian's Pie Company.
I mean, I was busting your balls yesterday saying we're not going to Julian's,
Right.
and guess what? Julian came to us.
I will be eating it, but you know what? So this guy really pays attention to us because he kind of knows everything that we eat and do, and he actually takes care of it.
Well, what else does he take care of? Every week on their live, we have the beer. The beers.
The beers?
That's right.
Not a problem. But not just that. Not just that. Okay, I also listen very, very much.
Oh, no. I'm going to finish that before the day ends.
Western beef tri-tip jerky.
Okay.
And alligator jerky.
Oh, boy, you guys try
Right
out.
on.
So these are for you guys.
Awesome.
Thank you, fine sir.
man.
Always gifts from our man Jesse.
Well, I mean, we've got the Jesse.
Right.
Yeah.
Get yours, twolanelife.com.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
ready.
listen to this guy that just walked up to us.
I've been following you guys for over 3 years, and you're my inspiration to riding. And you know, I tell all my friends, if you don't go, you don't know what you're missing. Yeah.
So we said if you don't go, you won't know. But he added,
I
you don't
added.
know what you're missing.
Yeah.
I like
So
that.
we need to make a shirt like that.
And I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy
Thanks,
it.
Chet. We appreciate you, man.
And I appreciate you guys too. You know, and Josh, you're the man behind the camera. So,
Appreciate it.
You know, it was really a pleasure meeting you guys. Pleasure.
What's going on?
We're going to get some steaks, man. And
Okay.
we're taking a truck. We're taking Amber's truck. It's stick shift. I'm kind of excited about that. It's a floor on the floor, man.
See y'all down the road.
Well, we're doing a little work. My guys are back from the store. It was a rad event today. What are you doing over here?
We're doing a little bit of red potato and onion, sauteed in butter.
Okay.
We've got
Look at
a
that.
couple more ribeyes like we had last
Wow.
time. Had to do it again, man.
You ready for this?
I'm
'Cause
ready.
It's coming
I'm
in hot.
So ready for this.
You know what? We're gonna have like potatoes and meat.
No way.
That's it. Well, you know, this dinner's gonna be good. We had some great tri-tip today. The cook out there was awesome. Met a lot of great people.
Yep.
Now we're gonna have a fire, chill, smoke some cigars.
Just chill.
Yeah.
America, how are you?
Don't worry, I'll just cook all the shit while you're over there fucking around.
Thanks, bro!
There's nothing like a good steak, and last night we cooked them pretty damn well. So
Yep.
let's keep in mind this is Josh.
Yep.
Okay, he's the big guy.
I'm a big guy, huh?
This would be Lance. We're gonna go Lance center.
Okay.
Little less rub on it.
Is it because Lance is always front and center?
You always take pictures of him and you leave me out.
He pays me more. Usually.
I thought something was
Yeah,
up.
something was up.
Nah, we're equal.
Speaking of which, we met some awesome people today, and it's cool in more of a intimate environment compared to like maybe a rally or this and that. Also very cool, just to shake hands and meet people that were kind of in their area, in their zone, right?
I love all that, but you know what I love more?
Steak.
Today is just us chilling. Like
Hanging
we're not
around.
riding. We've just come up here to the house. We're cooking some grub.
Uh-huh.
Playing with the boys tonight. Easy day. Great people, great friends. Good times.
LC, your
But yeah.
steak is the one in the middle, and I apparently got something on my forehead.
Bowhead.
Forehead.
All right, man. Man in the middle.
What was your favorite part of today?
Favorite part of
My
today?
guy.
Shaking hands with everybody and hugging everybody and talking about the stuff they have going on in their lives. It's amazing. It's amazing what has happened in our lives since we started this channel.
First of all, he's not a hugger, but I am, and I started hugging him a lot.
That steak is damn near perfect. Pat
I
yourself on
learned
the
that
back.
from you.
Yeah. And I learned that from you.
I mean, 2 nights in a row, pretty damn good steak.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight we have potatoes and onions too, which are just insane. The
Insane.
2 chefs. Hey, well done, chef.
Hey, well done, chef.
Well, the day has come to a close. Boys, what's going on? Boys and girl.
We have a new family member and friend, and we did have a wonderful time.
And we're here with Amber closing it out, Josie's Hideout. We've never been here, and it really delivered more than we ever expected. Great people, great staff. Everyone was so good to us. And what great patrons.
Right?
Great food, too. And you know what? We told you about the Boar's Nest, and we told you about other places. Put Josie's Hideout on your list of destinations to come and spend the night. If you can get a room. Come
In
and
a
hang
house
out for the
like
day.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank
We're
you so
standing
much.
in the middle of the smoke. No, it was great having you guys. Definitely part of the Hideout family, and can't wait for next time.
And you know what's really great? We said it earlier. You're giving of yourself and your team every weekend for these great causes. So thank you.
Well, thank you guys.
See ya.
Down the
Down the
road. Well, I think we got some great riding ahead of us tomorrow on the way home, and we're going to share that with you guys. But
We're going to run over Palomar Mountain, and then we're going to go up to Cook's Corner. We've ridden by that place, another iconic
Right.
motorcycle stop that we've actually not stopped at.
right.
So
right.
we're going to do that tomorrow, grab some lunch, see the people over there. I think there's going to be a bunch of folks out there on a Sunday Should be a good time.
So a little bit of a Southern California tour that we had this weekend, meeting people but riding into some cool spots. Yeah.
We're down by San Diego. So we've shown you Julian, we've shown you some other places down here. Never shown you Josie's. You got to come here. Never shown you Cook's, which is in Orange County. So we're venturing a little bit further south in some places we haven't seen that are really going to be cool, that are cool and are iconic to our riding.
We have some cool stuff cooking, so stay tuned to our channel. Get your friends to subscribe to our channel, because don't want you to miss what we got coming up.
And make sure you have your Dutch oven hooked.
Yes.
And check out twolanelife.com for all your motorcycle parts needs.
Just remember, everybody out there in Moto Land, we love y'all.
You do?
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Most of them.
Most of them.
Most
yeah.
of them. We love most of you.
Yeah.
See you down the road.